Hey guys, how are you doing today? I'm doing great, thanks for asking. Today is a very special day, but do you know why? Xvive, they sent me over their A58 wireless guitar system, and it was the most opportunistic timing of all time, possibly, to be honest. And while this is a sponsored video, thank you to Xvive once again. All thoughts, opinions are my own, and I will tell you if anything is wrong or if anything I don't like. I will also tell you everything I do like, but to be honest, from a week or so of testing, just constantly plugging in, making sure everything is working okay, I haven't had any issues. And it's a very, very big relief because I've been really needing a wireless system. If you don't know, I have Pale Void, that is my band, and I also do Loreweaver and all that, but we are gearing up to play live soon, and I hate cables. I absolutely hate cables. I have everything wireless as possible. I remember recording a music video for Pale Void, which unfortunately is being scrapped, but heck, wireless systems are expensive, and they're bulky. So when I had the opportunity to look at a wireless system that literally sits right there and does not move, and I cannot even feel it, I don't have to think about it, I was pretty ecstatic. And I mean, just a quick look at the specs, just because why not? 5.8 gigahertz, I don't have any connection issues, to be honest. I've tried playing it even outside of my room, and it hasn't really even dropped at all. 24-bit, 48 kilohertz audio, up to 5 hours battery life. I haven't even had to charge it quite yet, which is kind of nice. 6 wireless channels, which is amazing, and I'll tell you why. Because when I let my band know that I was sent this unit, we were all looking for wireless units, possibly to upgrade or either just change things up and make things more easy to access and have just continuity or redundancy when it comes to our live gear. Having no concerns of interference or anything like that, we can just all set ourselves up to either channel 1, 2, honestly to 6. It's a really nice addition, honestly, to be able to very easily see what channel we're on as well. I've seen some wireless systems where it's not really an option, or it's just kind of hard to keep up with, and it doesn't really have a very clear indication, at least to me. Maybe that's a skill issue. It goes up to 100 feet. I haven't really been able to test that. I'm kind of confined to my little space here, unfortunately, but I don't doubt it considering I was walking around my house playing. So yeah, I would say that holds up. Compatible with active and passive pickups. So if you hold down one of the buttons, I believe it's this button here on the side, it will switch it to active mode. Basically just lowers the output just so that way it's a little bit more manageable. But to be honest, I haven't really had any issues keeping it on passive, so I'm using active pickups. Maybe I should be switching that over. There is also a mode where it automatically selects the best channel, so if there is any interference or if there is something already connected to that channel, it'll automatically switch over. It does have a transmitter and a receiver USB-C cable and case, and I can attest that I really love the cable that came with. So this is the case that it comes in. There is a spot there to hold the wire to charge it, which is also very nice. USB cable, it is a USB-A, and it has 2 outputs of USB-C, if I can even get this in my hands, so you can charge it both at the same time, and I thought that was really nice because honestly I would hate to charge them individually. Open battery compartment design, so it's really easy to replace if you ever need to. And of course, compatible with both guitar and bass and basically just anything that has a 1/4 output jack. So if you're somehow your microphone has that, you can probably use it with your microphone as well. I overthink a lot, and I always was concerned that perhaps maybe if I had a wireless system, it would introduce latency, and honestly it hasn't. So if I were to play, I don't notice any latency, especially when I do lead runs. I haven't honestly noticed anything noticeable to the point where I can't play it. Sometimes when I'm playing and mixing, there's that delay that some plugins introduce, and it makes it nearly impossible or just borderline unplayable. But I haven't had any issues with any of the connection or any latency. Everything is really smooth, you can probably see there. It's very, very minimal, if even at all. And it's just nice because honestly, sometimes bedroom guitarist, at least at the moment, I don't move ever from this spot. I live here 24/7. So being able to practice my live moves and stuff in my room, at least until I get to play live, like I can play here all the way. All thanks to that. And again, I tried recording some videos of me playing around my house, but it's just, I honestly can't get good angles. But let's be realistic. If you're playing live and you're just sitting next to your quad Cortex anyway, or just your FX modeler, whatever it is you're using, it's not really going to be much of an issue. One other thing that I was quite concerned about was noise floor, because who wants a noisy signal? So I turned off the gate. I'm on a clean setting now because it would be quite unfair to use the distortion because that automatically introduces noise. But with the noise gate off, everything at 100%, so volume knob 100, my input on my interface at the typical 0, I'm not getting any noise whatsoever. I'm not a clean player, so forgive me. So the Plini Crystal Clean preset I've always really loved because it's just so like plucky and beautiful sounding. I've never had it this quiet, by the way, when I have that gate off. So it being this quiet's actually quite nice. Makes me actually want to try playing clean guitar. Immediately plays metal. So the fact that there is such a very minimal noise floor, and especially with, I mean, I'm sitting next to a bunch of electronics. I have 3 monitors. I have my computer down here that has the window and the RGB, all the good stuff that they tell you to avoid. I have my phone in front of me. I have my air conditioner going. I have all of my effects in my effects rack down here. I have all of it, all running. Typically, I have a lot of noise in my signal and I have to crank the gate up. So it's kind of nice to not have to do that. And maybe it's just a cable issue. I don't know. But I don't have it with the Xvive, and that is why I love it also so much. Putting down the guitar for a bit, and honestly, with it being only about $150, I wouldn't have even been opposed to buying it myself at some point. I've been watching a lot of reviews on different things, like from Shure, Rode. I've been looking at a bunch, and so it being at like a really honestly entry-level price point, especially for wireless systems, with as expensive as they can get, it's really nice and refreshing to see something so, like, it's just such a small footprint that it leaves on your gear. You can't even really notice it's there. Even when I threw a strap on my Strandberg, it never really lifted out of the input jack because it's in a really awkward spot. But even with my guitar bass, even with my PRS, even just anything I actually put it in, really secure. It doesn't really fall out. And even if, I mean, that's probably an input jack issue. Again, I'm sorry. I couldn't get any good angles. I'm sorry. I'm confined in this tiny room. As far as you saw me walk is as far as I can go. But I'm very happy with it. I can very confidently say that for the price, this is probably as good as it's going to get. And especially if you don't want to carry like a whole pack of whatever that wireless systems typically are, and just be able to plug something really small into your guitar and just not worry about it ever again. It's actually really nice. My one experience using a actual like wireless pack that you actually strap to your guitar strap is it just fell off a lot, and maybe it was just that unit, but that kind of left a bad taste in my mouth. So being able to just not worry about it, plug in, forget, I don't know, I'm talking in circles, but it's really nice and convenient, to be honest. Even when I'm just sitting right next to my interface right here, I tend to just use it because I use the same guitar every time. Being able to just turn off the unit, put the guitar away, pick it back up, turn it on, it works. Like, it's just convenient, nice. And I can get rid of all my cables. I hate cables. If you would like to check out Xvive for yourself, I do have affiliate links down in the description below. It's for Amazon, Sweetwater, B&H, anything that basically you can buy any electronic from. Down there and in the affiliates below. Consider checking it out. I will be doing a longer term test with this unit. I will be extensively continuing to test it. As I said, I only tested it really for a week already, but I really would like to see how it holds up, especially because of electronics. I'm very particular, and just the fact that I haven't really found anything quite yet, it's pretty impressive to me. When I start playing live, I will even update it then, just to show the whole experience, maybe even just tell you how it was, tell me if I was wrong, tell you if I was right, but I'm sure I'm going to be right, because it's been amazing so far. But anyway, again, thank you Xvive for sponsoring this video, and again, all thoughts, opinions are my own. If I had any issues, I would for sure tell you, but to be honest, it's been nothing but a breeze, and pretty good. But that is all for me today, so I will talk to you guys next time. Bye bye.